All right, Collector Mundo, the energy that I have is that there was this habit that you had, okay? And you had to actually realize that it was actually a habit. And you also had to realize that this habit was actually blocking you from allowing this love to come in. And the habit stemmed from you being a caretaker. Okay, it was actually putting you in a masculine energy by providing and nurturing for everyone else, because it's almost like it created an anxiety for you, because you're like, well, what about this person, and who gonna take care of this person, and who gonna do this, who gonna do that. You are almost creating some type of mental duress because you were worried about everybody's needs but your own. And by you being in that energy, it was putting you in a masculine energy, which meant that you were attracting that of the opposite, even though that's what you were trying to manifest. So if you are feminine and you wanted a masculine energy, you kept manifesting feminine energy, masculine men, because you were in the masculine role. Okay, and that is literally why you had to reframe and reshape your mind, and also learn how to let people take care of themselves and allow yourself to take care of yourself, so that you could actually attract that true divine counterpart to come in and pour into you like you've been pouring into others. But this was a pattern that you had to realize, okay? A lot of you also did not realize that the people were actually almost manipulating you into thinking that they were actually supporting you, but they weren't. These were a lot of toxic karmic connections, okay? They were very manipulative. They were actually low-key very competitive as well, okay? And I feel like because you are so loyal and because you were so diligent on wanting to create a new path and have a new beginning and taking everybody with you, you didn't realize that those energies were actually holding you back, okay? And it's crazy because you were so protective over everybody else and you was guarding everybody else that you didn't realize you were also blocking yourself from walking into your new beginning. So now that you have realized sixth house is really significant, sixth house and seventh house, but it's like third house, sixth house, and seventh house. Now that you are realizing this with the third house, which is Mercury, we are in Mercury retrograde, you're realizing that this was a sixth house, which deals with rituals and our habits, that this was a habit that you needed to break when it comes to your seventh house, which is relationships. Now you are now understanding that, and you can go back and actually nurture yourself and allow these other people to do the actual healing work that they have been avoiding to do. So as always, please trust your intuitions. And know that I love you. Hit the like button, love and likes. Bye.